When I say the following names, I want you to say the second thing that comes to your mind. Barry Bonds, Alex Rodriguez, Michael Vick, Tiger Woods. In case you didn't pick up the pattern, beyond the sports these athletes participate in, they are most likely associated with negative events and scandals. This is a disturbing trend including all people of interest, not just athletes. From celebrities to politicians, we as a society are quickly becoming accustomed to seeking out the negatives in the people we're supposed to idealize. Often we hear about the latest trend that will doom us all, be it global warming, swine flu, or whatever terrible tragedy is supposed to wipe out all of humanity in 2012. Rather than buy into these crackpot theories, the general public's loss of faith in people that hold significant societal and political power is the most prevalent threat to our collective well-being, partially because of the media sensationalism in covering these issues. First off, and I feel you can lump these two together, are celebrities and athletes. At their core, celebrities and athletes operate as important cultural figures that we as a people are losing our faith in. We always tend to remember the negative first when asked about any of these. For example, Tom Cruise took part in the Haiti telethon and numerous philanthropic efforts throughout his career. However, most people certainly remember him jumping up and down on Oprah's couch before any of these contributions. Now, this may partially be because it's comfortable for people to find faults in others held in such high regard universally. However, athletes, those held not in great cultural regard but athletic regard, are just as prone. Basketball players and football players are often stereotyped as thugs, even those without notable transgressions. While many athletes and celebrities do act foolishly, we are the ones who put so much emphasis on it. Take the steroid scandal. Steroids was at its core a widespread problem, in that so many players were most likely using steroids during the time of its prevalence that the competition level actually probably remained pretty consistent. However, a poll conducted in December showed that 61% of respondents who said they were baseball fans lost enthusiasm about the sport as a result of the scandal. 69% of fans believed more than 10% of players used steroids in the past 5 years, and 28% believed more than half players used steroids. This is the kind of inherent doubt I'm talking about when I make these claims. And Tiger Woods, whose recent scandal is definitely the freshest in our minds, was the icing on the cake. For years he was painted as the untouchable golden boy of culture, someone who was a counterexample to all the thugs and lunatics that made up our celebrities and athletes. However, though infinitely more terrifying than losing faith in someone like Ben Roethlisberger or Tom Cruise, is when our generation loses faith in politicians and government. It seems all the pro-Obama support from the election has quickly evaporated due to the fact that he hasn't received immediate results in his first 100 days. People saw he didn't have a quick fix to all our woes and quickly became disillusioned with him. 75% of people in a poll conducted by CBS News report that they don't trust Congress's decision-making. The poll even found 7 in 10 Americans feel they don't have that much to say in what the government does, and 4 in 5 think the government is run by a few big interests, while just under 20% feel the government is run for the good of all Americans. Now, the same theory from celebrities and athletes applies here. Bill Clinton was an excellent president who worked wonders to get the nation out of debt, among other great efforts. However, people usually recall the Monica Lewinsky scandal when his name is first brought up. Additionally, look no further than the past couple years at the medley of governors and senators who have rose to prominence only because of their indiscretions. For example, South Carolina Governor Mark Sanford's Argentinian mistress in the scandal that followed, and of course former Illinois Governor Rod Blagojevich, who tried to sell President Obama's senatorial seat. As a matter of fact, the public became so enamored with Governor Blagojevich and his indiscretions that he actually appeared on the 2010 reality show Celebrity Apprentice. However, the blame is not solely on people as a whole. Instead, the media has also made a concentrated effort to make sure we are beaten over the head with these indiscretions and mistakes time and time again. I feel it's no far cry to claim that the Tiger Woods scandal received more ESPN coverage than the Super Bowl did this year. Additionally, as I mentioned before, Illinois Governor Rod Blagojevich was disgraced and impeached from office, and then offered a contract for a reality TV show months later. Reality TV shows seemingly follow misdeeds. There's one scheduled to be produced about Tiger Woods, and already one following Michael Vick and his dogfighting controversy. The media covers these events ad nauseum, but we, the public, buy in the whole way. In short, the generations after us are in serious danger of growing up without role models. There needs to be a large-scale change in exigence to save the kind of childhood heroes we were able to have. Mistakes should no longer be an object of fascination and sensationalism, but rather just that, a mistake that should be corrected and apologized for and ultimately forgotten. This doesn't mean we should ignore mistakes and misdeeds, but it's time to stop fawning over them as a kind of self-validation. More so than any Mayan disaster or financial collapse, the biggest threat to society's well-being is in all of our heads, and this needs to be addressed immediately. Thank you.